What's up, everybody? I'm the Zombunny. Welcome back to OneShot. Alright, so we gotta get the elevator working. We're not gonna be able to get the elevator working because it's fucked. He said everyone's holed up at the cafe. So I'm gonna check on them first. We know where we need to go. We gotta go to the room with the weird door. That was there in my first run of this game. I was curious about it, but apparently it has to do with the Solstice event thing. No one has called it that in this world, by the way. No one has said Solstice event, so I don't know why it's called that. Oh, hello, Messiah. You, came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, but at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Oh, boy. Hi, Penguin. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yep. Do you talk now? Nope, we're still doing this. Same as usual, huh? Okay. Aw, no Roomba. Hi, plant guy. Bummer. Had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling apart. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? Ah, she's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. So sad. Hey! Hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Dimitri. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Uh-huh. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girl sad. Squares are bad. Dang it, I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Sucks. Bye, Penguin.
Hello.
You can't say goodbye? No, it's a perfect time to talk to penguins, Niko. Don't you interject when I'm talking to my creepy demon penguins. I realize we're trying to save the world, but there's always time for weird demon penguins. Alright, so now we go in here. He said there's elevators in here somewhere? This is where the clock lady was hanging out. Hi, clock lady. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Okay, oh, yeah, the office was in here, wasn't it? What's going on in the office? Oh, everything's gone. Who took my stapler? That's funny. Kind of computer terminal. Communications with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. Sucks. Who took my stapler? That's an Office Space reference, I think. So can I talk to this computer? Screen's off. Huh. Alright, so let's go check out this, big door. So what's changed in here? Oh. There's a timer on it. Or just a big clock that says 0. I can't tell. That's like, let's see, if this is seconds. So seconds, minutes, hours, days. Got it. The door's locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I have said document. So, there's 4. I have 4 different documents in here that all read OneShot password. OneShot password 1 through 4. So how does this work? Okay, it's sets of notes. Okay. I'm going to read the notes to you, and I'll make sure I put the notes up on the screen. It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess, it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then... Haha, look at me, asking you for favors only to become so apprehensive once you've agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I am afraid too. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything change for the better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this, carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. I think I was supposed to read these when I found the document for the password, and I just wasn't looking for anything else saying OneShot. I went straight to the document that I already knew was there. I think I was supposed to read these earlier. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Okay, so I just noticed something. There's different letters that are super capitalized, like they're way bigger. So Solstice. Ah, that's where they get that name from. Got it. Solstice. Oh, am I supposed... Oh, there it goes. Hey, I opened the elevator, though. If I've got this elevator here, I should go talk to the elevator guy. And tell him, hey, you can go this way. So, let me go find elevator guy. Let me know if you need any help with anything. No, I found the elevator, though. Damn it. Okay, I guess I gotta go through here myself, because I couldn't talk to him. Shit. Alright. So, through here we go. So what's in the elevator? Oh, I thought it... Weird. What is this? This one's green, red, blue. I can't do anything with this one. It's not letting me look at this one. Obviously, it's purple. Green, red, blue. Green, red, blue... I have a feeling I need this for later. Green, red, blue, and then purple is the long one on top. So what's in here? Elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't do anything. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Hit. Can't reach it. Okay. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Green. Crowbar? Can I reach it with the crowbar? Lever hanging from the ceiling. We should find someone tall. Oh, now we go talk to elevator guy. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Uh-huh. Oh, he's already over here. I was like, wait, what? This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what'd you need help with again? Pull the lever, Crunk. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Uh-huh. Wait, did that open the other one, too? Nope. I wrote down the colors just in case I need them. Because I don't know what the colors are going to be for. I'm sure they're for something. I am outside the tower now. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. Uh-huh. What's going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah, hold on, maybe Dimitri and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Well, elevators have escape doors. So here's the tower. Okay, but I don't have all the things I need. Going this way will get me to Vendor Street. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me. Oh. Oh, shit. Cedric? Hi, Silver's mom. Ish? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. So I guess I probably couldn't have gone out the other way. It probably would have been blocked and I'd have to go this way. Oh, we're in the library. Kip, you made it back. So now you have the 3 on your face. I was so worried. I see you found the Messiah. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Robot? Are you talking about a boy with white hair and goggles? Yeah, that's Cedric. He said he really needed a book from the back room and said it was an emergency. I let him have it and he ran out and... Oh, I should have stopped him. I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh boy, everything's going to shit. Oh my gosh. It was... The labs? The poor kid. No! And not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. You shouldn't go out there. But, oh, help me out here, Kip. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Oh, but even if you do bring the sun back, the squares, they'll still be here. Sadly. Not to mention even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure if I'll be able to forgive myself. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Dimitri, do you remember the very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore. About going home, even knowing the world would be doomed eventually. I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return to the sun, or told me to return the sun back, then I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. What? And I went through that decision again, didn't I? But I came back again. Even though you were able to do both, the effects couldn't be permanent, could it? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Dimitri. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Dimitri, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? If you must. It wouldn't be right for me to keep you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now. But promise you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. So all the vendors are in here now, including the cat guy. Oh, the cat's purr. That's adorable. This world's going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Aw, that's adorable. Binocular guy, you know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine, at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it at the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool? Yeah, So that's not the author, it's the author's kid. When the world ends, would it be better if I was gone in an instant, slowly fading away? Haha, looks like we're stuck with the ladder. Huh, the lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah, all those hours I put into my work, and now... She fell asleep. Okay. Who are you? Robots are the only ones that we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Dimitri, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Hi, fish guy. I had to leave my aquarium behind when we were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit A27 is still doing okay. You're freaking. The world is ending. What are we going to do? What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? Think I'm going to be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. That was random. I'm not going to talk to you two. I don't care about you. Alright. Hi. Hello, person. This is the library temporary shelter. Alright, so going out here is probably going to get rough. Alright. So let's see what we can do. I gotta go find the fox. I think that was the main, big thing they wanted me to go do, was go find the fox. She was here somewhere? Yeah, she was up here, in a tree thing. Hey, Rue? There you are. You're here. Niko. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Okay. So I should be able to go down here and get to the tower area, then that should get me back to the clock room? Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I figured it out. I'm smart. I can be smart sometimes. Can I talk to Rue? No, I can't turn around enough to actually talk to her. Come along. Let's get back to the, Wait, how do I get you back there if the elevator's fucked up? Let's see if this elevator works. Oh, okay, that's right. There was 2 elevators. Durr. Alright. So we're back here. Huh. Where are the other 2? Prototype. Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it... I don't think he made it. Oh, no. I'm sorry. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Wait, is this upstairs or is this downstairs? What does this count as? Oh, upstairs. Like, way up here. Okay, so up on the... Up here. So what do you want to do up here, Rue? There we go. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that must be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Aww. I like that. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake. Simulated. They have a PC word for fake. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But, thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. never let a living being come to harm. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most fundamental or foundational instinct. It has put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine's corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, and myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs, and most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts things? Yes. But while you can build a robot not to follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of belief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Haha, I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Dimitri know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're going to get you there. Oh dear. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Okay, so what's the plan then? Oh shit, they're alive! Huh? You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Niko. Oh shit, I got like a party. Alright, cool. So I'm assuming we all stand on the lights then or something? Like we all get on the lights? Do we all just stand here? Like I'm assuming Niko gets on the big purple one? Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this.